Okay, guys. Yes, weekly update here on gold and silver, copper, oil, and all that good stuff here. Commodities in general. I usually do them on Friday. I didn't have the time to do it. It is Sunday now, and it is roughly 1 hour until the futures is opening. And we will have a new trading week ahead of us. Before that, we need to see what happened at the weekly close, as we always do. Before I go in, I will say that I did a recording together with Andy from Finding Finance, North Star Bad Charts, and Capital Custom on uranium. 1.5 hour-ish talk back and forth on uranium. Where are we? What to expect? The pitfalls, the upside. Check it out. I enjoyed it very much, and yeah, very happy to be a part of such great people. With that said, silver. Okay, weekly here again, turning we turned down here for the week, roughly 3%. Again, nothing new really. We really want to take the lid off that golden band and get above that 26. There's a huge support coming up from below right there at roughly 22.3-ish. Going to the daily, you can clearly see the trend line that what we need to break. It is right there. And yeah, decisive week. We're coming into a major triangle here. We want to see that blast to the upside, obviously. So getting back above, that $23 level, that would be preferred. Gold is actually doing okay-ish compared to silver. We did lose that green uptrend right there. But also we have this bull flag in the making here. So it is okay. We did have a breakdown, retest, and now we're back in again. Still early, but definitely if we can stay within that bull flag, that's fine. Preferable, we want to grind higher and then get above the long-term golden trend line here at roughly 2065. Gold to silver ratio doesn't, if you look at this from a stock perspective, if this was a stock, that would be hugely bullish, what we're seeing right here. So let's see, can we blow the lid off that 90 roughly, $90, 90 ratio? Let's see, but definitely we had that retest, and now we made that triangle, and we are probably going higher, which is not good for gold and silver. So until proven otherwise, I mean, we are bearish on gold and silver and bullish on the ratio. It is what it is. The dollar, again, came into our, the level which we have predefined at 103.4 to 103.6. We're getting some wicks there. You can see wick and a wick. Yeah, and on the daily here, and we're getting a bit of a pullback here. Going to the 1 hourly, you can still clearly see the trend line here that is being formed. I don't know about the lower side of it. We would have to wait and see. But yeah, for now, it is still not getting hugely rejected. As you can see, it is more like breakout, nope, breakout, nope, breakout, nope. So it's not getting a huge rejection where we just spill all the way down. So again, Dixie also looks quite okay, to be honest. The 10-year, we broke our 4.1% level Wednesday last week, midweek. A bit of a topping tail here, but again, I think as long as we are above that 4.1, it is still bullish for the 10-year rates, and we could easily go to 4.3. I do think this is an overall, counter trend move, and we ultimately will roll over, but definitely here short term for the next few weeks could be bullish. Oil also down for the I think it's up for the week, right? Yeah, up for the week. Going to the daily, I want to show you. I want to draw it very quickly. That is a triangle to be reckoned with right there. There it is. So again, we have broken the downtrends. Now we're trying to go sideways. Again, the momentum is still down. However, if we can clear this to the upside, that is a huge win in my book for oil, and that could have quite a resurgence here to going into the 80s. Still early, but definitely want to watch here that triangle right there. Also, this downtrend has been on for a long time. We have 1, 2, 3 moves down. Maybe we get that fourth, and then it should be go time for oil. If we keep crashing down, that is a clear view for me. Recession is looming. Palladium, again, here with that huge move, we were very excited. We waited for a retest. I want to go to the weekly for you guys and putting on that right there. Nope, I want to go to the daily. My bad. We had this was very exciting. That huge move up there after 2 false breakdowns came in. Usually you see some bias dipping in there at the upper side of the blue triangle. Nope. We came all the way down to the lower side again. And that's usually what you see, really. We're getting some buyers here. I have a long-term green support coming in here. I don't know how valid it is, but yeah, let's see where it ends up. At least we had 2 good days to close off the week. But still, we have a lot of downward momentum to clear before we can call this anything but bullish. We do have some positive divergence on the daily RSI, but again, I don't push much emphasis into the positive divergence. I just notice it, and then we will see. Hopefully we can grind it higher, but definitely it has a lot of work to do ahead of us. Platinum, nothing new really. Again, we came into just a tad above 1K, and ever since it has been down to roughly 870. And yeah, I think this move here is overdone. I think we do have this higher high, and we're trying to put in a higher low, hopefully. Long term, my take, this is the big inverted head and shoulders, and it should resolve roughly May 2024 if it holds true. Copper, good old copper, finding support at the upper double band from that mega wedge right there. If we extend it, you're getting some buyers in here. Again, we went from roughly 4, we couldn't clear $4 per pound, and now we're getting down here again at roughly 3.7. Some buyers are stepping in there. So let's see, again, anything between 4 and 3.5, in my view, is more or less noise. More or less. Nat gas also having a bad week. Holy smokes. Again, this overall bear flag could soon resolve to the downside. I mean, we have a lower low and the lower high. We have a lower high at the moment. Maybe we get a lower low, the definition of a downtrend. On that gas, not looking good here. Again, with that overall bear flag, and we could actually have some much lower prices coming in. The European one has already broken its bear flag and is now going lower. In my view, we're going down to here, roughly 24. Why? We have that long trend line, and that should act as some sort of support. Let's see how big the bounce will be. But definitely that is the target that I'm looking at here. We haven't done a retest yet, so maybe we can be safe before that, but I wouldn't bet your savings on that. Coal futures. Again, we are holding that 2018 pivot high is still holding at roughly 120, and we haven't broken our magical neckline here. It's very much with a decline, but it is still an inverted head and shoulders. Not the best of the best, but if we break, we might have some more upside. For coal, again, coal could break here, and oil could break. It also looks really, really good, and you have nat gas coming down. So a bit of a mixed bag in the energies. Bitcoin is hanging on a very tiny limb here. Again, you can see the lows there at roughly 40K. If that gives in, we are going to see, just a tad north of 30K. So 31, 32, 33K, give or take. That is my clear view. And yeah, nothing more to say there, really. To me, it looks like we're trying to make some sort of inverted head and shoulders pattern right there. Again, 40K is the most critical level as we speak for Bitcoin. There's no way around it. It is so damn clear that even I can see it. And yeah. Uranium. Good. Uranium, again, looking fantastic. Again, be a bit worried here. I have to say, this move has just gone more or less parabolic, insanely strong momentum. And we are now in this overall gap here. But I do think that this gap here could act as a vacuum. And you can actually, before this move ends, I think we could close that gap at 130. Amazing. And then hopefully we bounce there and we just go sideways. Yes, for like half a year. That would be perfect. Just to cool down a bit, getting the moving averages to catch up both on the daily and the weekly. And just have the miners, enjoy that they now have, metals or uranium in the ground worth, you know, between 100 and 130 for like half a year. That's a huge profit for some of the miners. So that would be nice. Sugar, yep, we tagged 20. We're now going for the retest. Nothing new, nothing major. For good old sugar, again, breaking such an important line deserves a retest, and we had that a month ago. Yep, we have soybeans, keeps coming down after all this damage were done. Neckline broken, all good stuff here. And now the target is just north of 1,000 for soybeans. And then we can start to look at maybe some bottoming, you know, pattern here. But for now, soybeans, very bearish in my view. Silver against M2 money supply, nothing new. We are still above our golden trend line. Beautiful. That is the most important trend line too. In this whole ratio, we're still above here, coiling up right above. Fine. That looks really good. Same thing for gold. We are above that 12-year long golden trend line, and we had a bit of resistance here on that weird trend line there. But anyways, we are above the big one. And in my view, it just needs a bit more time. 2024 will be a great year for gold and silver, and also, believe it or not, the miners. Miners will do insanely well. They have so much catching up to do, you have no idea. So when we get the continuation for gold above, you know, 2100, silver will soon start to inch its way back above 26, and from there it will reach 40 something in like half a year. That is my take, and that is it. And with those promising words for gold and silver, again, new week starting in 1 hour, at least for the futures. Guys, have a great one. I'd love to have you on. Like, subscribe, do your thing. And as always, see you guys. Bye. Cheers.